Welcome guys. I've been testing mining platforms seriously for a few years now, built up a pretty clear sense of what's legitimate and what isn't. And today I'm walking through cloud mining on a platform I've had running consistently for close to a year. And at the end, gonna share a few things that have kept me from getting burned by projects that look fine on the surface, but fall apart under any real pressure. So configuration is where I always start paying close attention. And the reason isn't that it's complicated, it's that the way a platform handles this step is usually a direct reflection of how carefully everything else was put together. So token selection is first. This app is built on a multi-chain protocol, which means no network dependency and no situation where market conditions make a token unavailable. Whatever makes the most sense to run is what gets picked. I select BNB. Binance's ecosystem has been consistently active, network fundamentals are solid, and it just makes a lot of sense as a pick right now. Okay, receiving address next. Copy and paste BNB address. Standard step, nothing to overthink here. Then I configure Hashrate power. This setting controls how much raw computational capacity gets committed to the process. Think of it as drawing the boundary for what it can produce, and everything else is configured within that limit. And then mining speed. It controls processing intensity on the remote hardware side, and higher intensity means more efficient output, but it affects the final numbers in a way that isn't always immediately obvious. So this isn't a setting to just push to maximum without thinking. Take a moment here and be deliberate about what the session is meant to achieve. So next, target amount. Total volume I set as the target for this session. Okay, then just a quick check over everything. Address, hash rate, speed, target, all looks right. So I can press start. And okay, mining is live. Load status, time into the session, where the projected output is sitting, all of it on one screen updating as the session runs. So now we just watch it work and let the session run its course. Okay, session's wrapped and final reports ready. Time logged, total shares processed, the algorithm that ran, and a full itemized breakdown of what the remote infrastructure usage came to. Everything's clearly presented, nothing vague anywhere in there. Okay, next step, withdrawal. There are two options. Wallet Connect is available and would handle the transfer automatically, and manual. Personally, I just go manual every time. Stepping through the transaction directly just gives a fuller picture of what's happening. More control, more transparency. Okay, transaction is submitted, should be verified within the next few seconds. So while we wait, here's what's interesting about cloud mining as a model in 2026. The traditional mining setup, sourcing hardware, finding space for it, managing power, dealing with maintenance, that model works, but it carries a lot of weight. You're tied to specific equipment, you're paying fixed operating costs, and everything that goes wrong is your responsibility to fix. Cloud mining sidesteps all of that. The infrastructure runs elsewhere and the whole process stays contained within the session itself. And what makes that compelling compared to other on-chain strategies is how clean the loop is. No lockup periods, no protocol dependency, no liquidity risks sitting underneath the whole thing. Set up the session, run it, collect what comes out. Every step is visible and traceable, and that transparency is what separates real platforms from everything else in this space. So, wrapping this up, months of consistent active testing on this platform across different configurations, different parameters, different market conditions throughout the whole period. Output tracked correctly every single time. Nothing in the workflow felt off at any point. And this isn't something new either. It's been in the market long enough to have a genuine track record, and when you actually compare it to what else is out there right now, that history is visible. Most platforms I run through extended testing end up surfacing something at some point. This one just kept delivering without making anything complicated. Anyway, appreciate the time. Thanks for watching.